What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to Grimm. Today we're meeting a delusional young woman that thinks that she is the female Drake. Yes, Drake, the multi-platinum hit sensation. Apparently, she's the female version of him, so you might as well keep watching until the end just to see how brutally untrue that is. Without further ado, though, let's meet her, shall we?
Yeah, I'm here. What's up, baby? Nice to meet you, Phil.
How you doing?
I'm doing awesome.
Yeah?
What's up? What it do? What's up? What up?
Well, wow, we are starting things off right. I mean, she's got to have the most explosive intro that I've ever personally seen on this show. You know, I don't think I've seen anyone so casually dap Dr. Phil up like that and just strut on stage. But I got this instant feeling when I saw this of, wait, I know this person. And then it hit me. I saw a video of her getting this forehead tattoo on Twitter. It literally says, "Suck my blank," and I'm sure you can fill in the blank there. So yeah, that's on her face, and people on Twitter were clowning her for it because who's gonna be getting that tattooed on them in the first place? And you know, originally she only got like 2,000 retweets for it, but now she's on Dr. Phil, so hey, maybe it paid off. I still don't think that was worth it. Either way, let's just see more of this crazy woman.
You haven't seen your mother in a month.
Yeah.
You haven't seen your aunt in 4 months.
Like I was backstage. It's just ridiculous to me, you know. Like I'm me, and that's something that I just passionately feel for, you know, doing what comes to my mind.
Wait, I don't think your answer was at all related to what Dr. Phil just asked, lady. Like, he just pointed out that you haven't seen your mom in a month and didn't even acknowledge her when you came onto stage, and she just breaks down into this motivational speech, apparently, about being herself, and it sounds like some cheesy stuff that I would scroll by on Facebook that some kid from my high school that I haven't talked to in 4 years reposts with some angsty, vague caption. Like, maybe give your mom a hug, yo, all right?
She sounds like a chicken hand. That's what
She sound mad. Like everybody mad.
Yo, you just mad you didn't think of this fire tattoo before me, and now that you want it too, everyone's gonna think you copied me. No, girl, I think your mom is frustrated that she's losing her daughter to what is probably a life of partying and terrible mistakes. This awful face tattoo being the first of many, most likely. Seriously though, who even thinks of getting that tatted on their face? Like, I think we kind of breezed through that a little bit too quickly in the intro. It literally says that word. I think they had her put makeup over it for the TV show, but I mean, I'm a pretty open-minded person and understand that, you know, tattoos are not nearly as taboo as they used to be. I don't think I can ever envision a world where you can still get a job with that tatted across your eye, but you know what? Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just being a boomer right now.
The other kid that really wanted to go to school could have had a 4-year college scholarship. That's the math.
Yo, I feel so bad for this mom. Like, we aren't even really into this that far, and she's already tearing up. You know, like, this has to be one of the hardest things to ever deal with when you're faced with a kid that had so much potential, or at least you thought they did, and you have to actually watch them just throw it away right in front of you. This girl was offered a college scholarship, and she declined it and dropped out just to pursue this rap career. You know, I wonder where this girl lives now, or why she hasn't talked to her mom in a month, because it's kind of sad, you know. I'm sure she could use having a female role model in her life, and without that, she's just gonna be going off the rails even further, to be honest. So yeah, it's a bad path she's on, and she might just spiral out of control from here on out.
Visuals. I create the treatments for my own videos. I sit there, I budget. It's hard. I'm doing it alone, independently. Like, clap for that. Like, most people can't do it on their own. Thank you. That one little person. Yeah.
When she said that, one person clapped. Yikes, bro. I mean, this girl seems passionate. I'm not gonna knock her for that. Look, I think it's cool if you're really into something, and I want to support people who are like that, but she seems to have this stupid blinding faith that it's just all gonna work out in the end. Like, come on, let's be honest. Someone doesn't go out and get a face tat unless they are 100% sure they won't need a normal job one day, and apparently she doesn't think she will. And while I would love to say, oh, if she works hard, she'll make it, that's simply not true nowadays, guys. There will always be someone better than you with stronger connections, more money, more time, better equipment. Like, I can go on and on. As inspiring as it may be to hear all these things that you're doing on your own at such a young age, that really doesn't mean anything to these label reps that just want to have what sounds best and what will sell the best. And I'm sorry, I don't see your music being played anywhere for the exact sole reason that you were on Dr. Phil, so I don't know if this was the best career move.
Then why not go to school for something with music, if that's what you want to really do?
I agree with the mom here. Like, if you want to do something in music, at least have some formal training or knowledge on the subject to help you out. There's so much that people don't even think about when it comes to making music. Like, yeah, you'll have producers and mastering people to help you out, but there's little things that she could be learning in school while also getting a degree that would help her out in the long run, and that simply would supply her with a good safety net if this doesn't end up working out, which is going to be the case. Come on, guys. Like, 99% of people that want to pursue music will not ever make it. That's just statistics. There's too many talented people out there already, so you gotta really realize who your competition is. It's not gonna be easy, woman.
Did she have this heavy of an accent in high school?
No, and now I'm like, listen, we're talking to her, I'm like, don't talk. Mom, how you want me to talk? And I'm like, damn it, how you used to talk last month? I'm like, I'm so confused.
She wants you to not try your best Cardi B impression every time you open your mouth. That might be my favorite part of this girl, though, is her way of speaking. Like, I don't know, it has this really forced quality to it, yet so natural at the same time. Like, I feel like she took her already strong New York, or whatever this accent is from, accent, and, she just turned it up like 8 notches into a caricature of itself, pretty much. Seriously, I don't think anyone talks like this in real life. Like, she's so animated all the time. That would just tire me out to have a conversation with her, I think.
What she want me to do? Be corporate all the time?
Not corporate.
Be yourself.
Be yourself.
I am myself.
yourself.
I am myself.
Be
and
yourself
then what?
and
I get
educate
attacked
yourself.
for it. Like there's levels to people. Like,
Look, lady, they aren't treating you like an animal, all right? They're treating you like an adult, which you are. If you want to not follow up on a college scholarship that you were offered and pursue this music thing instead, of course your parents are going to be pretty disappointed and trying to get you to change your mind. They're adults and they're your parents, and they want what's best for you, even if it doesn't always sound like the most fun option at the time, so of course they're gonna be pushing that way of thinking onto you. But then, when you add on top of that, and you go and get that face tat, that's probably when they started being really strict, because you legit ruined your life by doing that, at such a young age too. Like, you're not even old enough to drink yet, and you ruined every possible job opportunity in your life by getting a legit obscene phrase plastered right above your eyebrow, right where people are making eye contact with you. Hey, you guys made it pretty far into this video, so real quick, I'm gonna challenge you in the next 5 seconds to like this video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And if you can do all of that quick enough, you will get your very own record deal. The only stipulation is you kind of have to get the world's dumbest face tattoo to make yourself more recognizable, so I don't know if you still want to accept that or not. Like, that mistake is all on you, all right? Anyways, back to the video.
You're a manager, so let's look at her current yearly income from music. Okay.
So he's doing a great job.
not for long, and that's not for long.
Okay, y'all.
Yo, Dr. Phil is out here clowning on this girl at this point. They made this whole slide before the show just to make this one joke, but I mean, it does put it in perspective. Like, of course this girl is making no money. She's busy being a meme on Twitter. Who's gonna actually take this stuff seriously? I honestly feel like once Danielle Bregoli already paved the way and did this career path, this route became so boring and unexpected, so nobody is really gonna let that become a thing again, hopefully, and I really don't think she's gonna get any traction with her music if she continues down this path.
I'm like, no, but how many times am I gonna say though? Like, can we look at it from the bigger picture? I'm gonna become miserable because I'm not living it happily like everybody else does when they live for other people.
Mom, how do you expect me to be in college when I'm busy being the female Drake? Like, you don't understand what I'm doing here. I'm grinding so that one day I can put you in a mansion, okay? But if you don't understand that, then don't expect a call from me when I'm at the top of the game. I'm gonna make a diss track on you if you keep talking like that, Mom. Side note, can you please help me with my phone bill this month? I haven't really been making any money from this music stuff yet. Thanks. It's not about living for other people. It's about keeping your head down when you're young and trying to work your way into being an adult. Like I always say, it's cool to chase your dreams, but have a backup plan, all right? Especially when you aren't seeing results. Like, how much longer is she gonna drag this out? She's gonna be at a point where she's in her mid-20s with no work experience and a heinous face tat. Like, what are you gonna do at that point? Come on.
That's great. You should follow your dream to the extent you can afford it.
Oh,
Great.
that's a good way to put it.
And mic drop moment right there. I'm telling you guys, this is what makes Dr. Phil the best at what he does. I know I always say that he's a smart man, but he's just been doing this for so long. Like, he's seen this dozens of times over, I'm sure, and that is a great motto to live by right there. If you have prepared and planned beforehand, you can afford to chase your dream for as long as you can sustain that. But when it starts getting in the way of you actually being able to make your life comfortable and live comfortably or normally, that's when you should start pursuing other avenues, or either take a break from that dream or just remove it from the forefront of your life so that you can still get your other necessities in check. Like like a roof over your head, and food on your table so that you can live. And like I said before, she doesn't have any other opportunities immediately available for her if that happens, if it all falls through. I really do, however, hope that she takes some of this to heart and that she can pursue this in a smart way while still maintaining a good relationship with her family, because obviously that's important. Her mom is definitely supportive of her, but just extremely worried for her daughter, which she should be. In that case, I really don't blame her, I would be pretty worried too. I'm not trying to pay for my kids' rent for the rest of their life, so go get a real job and get some laser tattoo removal, alright? Anyways, that about does it for today's video. If you enjoyed, make sure to drop a like once again, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Until then, peace out.